I think we got a special group. You know, I think most coaches will say that year in and year out, but I say that in comparison to where I think other programs are and what their rosters are kind of looking like. We have a lot of depth in this group and a lot of really talented individuals, and one of the most hard-working groups that we've had in our 4 seasons here. It's just a matter of like how hard we can sustain the level of work in the gym.
We are competing for a spot every day. It's like a team of 23 guys, only 7 guys or 8 guys who like manage to play the game, you know what I'm saying? So it's like competition every day.
They've won 3 championships in a row now in the MIVA, going for a 4th. I think they're certainly, in my eyes, the favorite going into the year. Ohio State's always good, Loyola will be good again, but I think if you look at the roster, what they have coming back, what they brought in Rajay, and then some of the freshmen, the depth that they have, I just think that they're certainly have to be the favorite in the conference. But what's on the line, I mean, I think this is a team that has a chance to win a national championship.
The opportunity comes, I think we'll understand what it's going to take to win. And our standard is work hard every day, give your best, and through that, you know, we'll find success.
Ball State won the serve. Rodney Morgan, number 7, will be starting off for the Cardinals of Ball State. And here we go.
I'm super honored to be a part of the history here. It's hard to not think about Ball State men's volleyball if you're a volleyball fan. Through conversation and dialogue, and you start to learn about where someone got their start or where they played or how they got into volleyball. Somehow there's a piece of Ball State weaved into those stories.
I feel like the history behind Ball State is really important, and I just want to prove to the people that came here and built the program behind us that we are still a great team and we still can do big things, and obviously we want to win the national championship. We haven't done it yet, and I think we're able to.
This may be the best roster that's ever played here. But when you consider, again, some of those teams that were molded by Coach Shondell in the late 80s, early 90s, and what this team could be compared to them, certainly I think he'd be excited if he could be here to watch them, because I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Janice. Tough ball! Surprise, surprise! The king is back! 2022 FIBA champions, Cali bound, baby. We coming for you.
We've done a lot of winning in the last 3 years, but I just want to carry on like this tradition of great men, great people, and then try to achieve greatness on the court.
We're trying to prove that we are still a great program.
The more you experience those tough losses, it's easier to come to terms with the reality of high-level competition is. You can put your name in that group of teams that can compete at a high level.
The Rainbow Warriors from Hawaii are headed back to the national championship match.
If I sit around and think, damn, if we just beat Hawaii, like who wins? You know, like do we win? And if we were to beat Hawaii, do we play Long Beach and win? And like, this is a completely different narrative.
Sheehan outside, Waiter finishes the job.
I look at last year and think we lose to Lindenwood, we had no business losing to that team. Like, I think we should have won, you know, like that's my competitive nature. Playing their best volleyball late in the year. And they were constantly in the mix, you know. It's not like last year, you know, they were the team that were beating other teams to kind of elevate and break the ties between the top. But they were prepared and they're well coached.
Sheehan the set, Bonner the finish in history. Magical Mava moments in Muncie for the Lindenwood Lions.
I'll still sit here and tell you that I think we were the better team, but the better team didn't win that day. It's just all about how you respond. Like, if you set a goal and you don't hit the goal, then how do you respond?
Whenever you're smiling, there's someone crying. Whenever you're crying, there's someone smiling. It's all about, like, you know, why you get off of that. So for me, like, whenever I see my losses, I just look at it like, oh, it's an opportunity of growth. Because at the end of the day, you want to be the best you can be.
There's only so much time you could spend on dwelling on losses. You try to go back and rethink some things, but you just got to move on.
Take a deep breath. All right, Marty's got the quote for the day.
Okay, Marty, you can do it. Here we go. Develop success from failures. Discouragement and failure are two of the surest stepping stones to success.
For teams that have been in those positions where you're losing in big matches, I also look at it and think, man, you're doing something right, and your team is doing something where we're putting ourselves in a position to compete. And for me, it's just like turn the page.
Dang, bro. Let's keep exchanging points here.
It's about not so much results, but like what is our intention and in our work ethic. And if we can work hard, then everything else seems to fall in place.
Made a lot of progress from August. And so just like making sure when we get back, not stooping down to a low level, just keeping where we ended off at a high level.
I think this is the best preseason I've been a part of since being here, so it's just really awesome seeing everybody put the hard work in on and off the court.
Damn, Griff. Getting all sentimental in the group, bro. I agree with you. Chandi, how about your history here?
Damn.
Since it's been so long.
This is definitely the deepest team that I've been a part of. You know, everybody's super competitive and willing to work.
Yeah, I agree with Griff, and not so much like the best fall I've ever seen, but the best group that I've been with, I think, here at Ball State, because it's the most balanced group from 1 to 23. And not just talent, like attitude, work ethic, and we always use that Lombardi quote, the sum of who we are is what we do with what we have. And to me, that is only a true statement if we actually maximize the tools that we have in the group. And I think this group did the best of that in a preseason training. And I've never seen a group look this physical before. And that's coming from our fans. You guys got a lot of people that follow you. And every time we're interacting as coaches, they're like, damn, you got some physical guys. Everybody looks in shape. You got a lot of big arms in the gym. That's because we work our asses off in the weight room. So the hardest part is sustaining where you are today, and if you can return on the 27th like that. But let's have some fun tomorrow night. We're gonna have officials. I ask that you be respectful to the officials. Actually, challenge them a little bit because we're paying them. So like, are they gonna be good?
Probably not.
They're gonna be great. They'll be better than Coach Mike.
That's pretty low standard.
But no, let's let's make sure we have some fun with it, all right? And that's all I got.
I'm gonna cry. Ball you on 2-on-2. Ball you.
If anyone like is kind of intellect in the game, they should be scared of us right now. This team is like, we have all the pieces that as a volleyball player or as a volleyball coach you'll be scared of if you are coming against us. I have my personal goals of like being better of my performance last year, but I just want to win.
I don't think there's been a roster constructed quite like this at Ball State. Back in the 70s and 80s, Coach Shondell was here. They went to a lot of Final Fours, but those were in the years where it was just 4 teams. It gets a little more balanced at the top in the conference, but I think when you look at all things considered, again, maybe a team that's best positioned to win a national championship compared to any other team that's ever played here.
We got nothing to lose. We're going to go out there and just have fun. But I mean, we really want to win the MIVA championship, and I think if we do what we need to do, play hard, practice hard, work hard, be focused, we will definitely win the MIVA title.
We want to get back to the tournament. You know, that is the standard. No one has won a national championship, but the stories of all the players that have come through here are about amazing people that did amazing things, that are giving back in different ways. So it's really less about like how we're going to change that legacy in terms of winning. It's can we sustain a level of character in the program that promotes the right things about the university and then win a national championship.